All right. Well, welcome everybody to our Boss Books and Boutique Blab on today. We thank God for all of you sharing with us. I am Coach Jeronda B. Coach Jeronda B. I'm so happy that all of you have taken time out of your busy Monday schedule to share with us here on Blab. And for many of you that don't know who I am, let me just tell you a little bit about myself. I am a business and a leadership consultant. I am a life coach, personal and life coach. And my personal vision is LEAP, L-E-A-P. I know and I understand that I am called to leaders, entrepreneurs, authors, and principal people. So my passion is to see individuals leap into their purpose and leap into their destiny. Like I stated, I love to see people who are leaders in the making, are already in leadership and just want to sharpen their skills. Those that are entrepreneurs, are business owner, desire to own their own business. I want to help them start and lay that foundation, as well as for authors. And that's what I'm excited about today, because I get to talk about that aspect. I am an author. I love to hear when people have books birthed in them, or they're desiring to write a book. It's nothing like leaving a legacy in the earth realm through your literature, through what you write. So I love to help authors, and as well as principal people. I call myself, I'm a principal girl. Anything and everything, I try to govern myself by the word of God. And so I always want to just share wisdom, encouraging words of inspiration to help people live their best life ever. So this is where we are. On Blab every Monday and Friday at about 8 o'clock. This is our opportunity to be able to bring men and women who are of character before you to share principles that are going to help you. So this is where we are, and I want all of you to continue to tune in with us every Monday and every Friday. I thank God for Latrell Courtney. She is our assistant for You Are You and Associates, and she's the one who's going to be getting your comments and even putting information about how to contact us, myself, and our special guest, who I'm going to be happy to introduce in a few minutes. And so if any of you need any information about what we do, you can go to www.youareyouassociates.com, the letter U, the letter R, the letter U, associates.com, or to our publishing company at www, the letter U, the letter R, the letter U, publishing.com. Okay. And so that's how you guys can reach us. And we'll be happy to answer any questions that you have concerning anything at all. And we're also on social media. So we're excited about tonight. Tonight is really a release date. It's exciting. It's exciting. And so I'm excited because I have my first lady, Lady Tranecia Hebert. She's the first lady of the Beacon Light Baptist Church of Hammond, Louisiana. And she is my first lady. But not only that, she's a mentor to me. I love the way she interacts with people. I love her spirit. I love her heart. And she is my sister. She is my sister, down to earth, for real, for real. And so she is joining us today. And I'm going to let her tell y'all about herself, but she is truly a diva. And I just thank God, because God has just blessed us to be on the same page and on one accord, to be able to birth our book. And so her and I both, we co-authored a book, you guys, so I'm excited about it. But I want her to introduce herself, and then we're going to get in. And I do want to say this before we start, because for many of you, y'all are new to Blab. I see all y'all little hand claps. Lady H, you getting hand claps, you're getting thumbs up. But let me tell y'all how y'all give her hand claps. You see the little hands in the corner, you guys? That gives her the props. That lets her know. That lets us know that you hear what we're saying, you feeling us, you're digging what we're saying, and you're just giving us those little taps. So I want you to tap on that screen for Lady H, because she is our first lady. Give her about 1 million of them. Give her about 1 million of them, because she deserves it. On yesterday, we celebrated 10 years. Her and Pastor Hebert, 10 years of pastoring the Beacon Light Church in Hammond. So that's why I say, y'all, we could give 1 million hearts, because 1 million hand claps, because we just thank God that they've stuck it out with us all these years. So we happy, Lady H, and we love you. But anyway, so for those of you that are new, that's the claps you give. And then also, you can leave your comments. Latrell is going to be watching and seeing the comments that you're making, so that we can answer your questions, so we can interact. That's what this is, a fun interaction opportunity for us to interact. Also, we have an opportunity for you to sit in the seat. Okay, now when you sit in that seat, you got to have a question, and not just a question, but a comment. But I don't want you to be afraid of the seat, because anybody could come in the seat, and you're going to get about maybe 2 minutes or so in the seat to ask your question. Lady H can answer the question, but we're going to have a good time, y'all. This is where we're going to be. I told Lady H, I said, it's on now. I said, the devil is mad, but it's on now. We're going to continue to raise up women, mentors such as yourself, and then women who need to know that there is worth and value in them. And so we're going to use Blab, and we're going to blow it up. We're going to blow it up on Blab. Okay, I hope y'all got that. We're going to blow it up on Blab. But we thank God for Denise and Tracy. I want y'all to hold tight, because we're going to open the seats up. Tracy got off. Tracy said, oh, I didn't mean to hit that. But we're going to open the seats up in a moment. But I want Lady H to introduce herself to many of you that do not know her. But welcome, welcome, welcome to everyone that's on.
Thank you. I just want to say thank you to Elder Bordenave, Jeronda. You know, you say I'm a mentor to you, but you are a mentor to me, because you are breaking me out of my comfort zone. Y'all know I'm a behind the scenes type of person. I don't like to be in front of the camera, but I guess I have to do it now. But you know, you ask, who am I? I like to say, you know, I'm a child of God. I'm an African-American woman who believes that all things are possible with God's will. I'm an encourager, and that's who I am. Now, what do I do? I'm the Assistant Director of Student Support Services at Southeastern, which is an academic support program on campus, and I counsel college students, traditional college students, non-traditional college students. I'm the First Lady of Beacon Light, as you all know. I'm the Director of God's Cover Girls Women's Ministry. Woo, woo, woo. I just have a passion for encouraging and empowering women to be their best selves and to live out their full potential. You know, on tonight, we are bringing classy back.
Yes, that's right.
All right, classy is in style. So we are bringing classy women back in style. And so that's what we're doing on tonight.
Right. That's good. And that's what we're going to do. It's going to be a movement. I see it. I don't know about you ladies, but I see it. I see it. Yeah. I see it, because you know what? Yeah. It just took somebody. People have been wanting to do it, and they probably have been. But it's like it needs to be a movement where classy, we got to take it over. We got to let the devil know, you know, you're not going to win. You know, so we're gonna sound the alarm that we're on our way, and we're coming back. Yes. And get the classiness that we know that our parents, our forefathers, all those women of God who walked in it. I mean, grace, we're going to do that. And so God has enabled us, you guys, to come together. See, that's power in unity. There's power in unity, you know, so don't always think you have to do everything alone. God has assigned people to you. And what has helped me to birth the book, and Lady H, I want you to talk about the title as well, you know, is you helped me. You helped me when we had that Uncommon Women's Conference. Actually, it was either our pajama event or something we had. I can't remember. I think it was our pajama jam. You told us the theme. I went home and God spoke to me, and he said, you know what? You know, I need to raise up some women that are not going to be silent. You know, and he was like, I need you to interview some women who are classy. And he started giving me names of ladies. And I was like, God, these ladies? I'm like, no way, this can't be. I don't think they'll ever give me an audience to be able to sit down and to interview them. So, you know, I stepped out on faith. I told Lady Hebert, and I stepped out on faith. And I remember when I had, you know, sent Lady Lois Blakes. Many of you know her. She is such a classy woman there in New Orleans. Her husband is Prophet Blakes. He's deceased, but I've always watched this woman and just her gracefulness. And God allowed me to sit down and interview this lady. And I told her that, you know, me and my first lady, we were going to get together. We was going to write a book. And I was like, I don't know how it's going to come out. All I see us doing is workshops, just panel discussions, you know, about this whole real issue, you know. And so she sat down, she took time out of her schedule and just answer all of my questions. And I was like, God, one down, I got about 10 more to go. But that inspired me, you know, and that lit the fire in me. And that's when I was, you know, sharing with you. I was like, Lady H, you kicked it off for me. And then to, you know, just everything. It was just like confirmation after confirmation that we needed to do this together, because I've seen you and your diligence with our women and our divas, with the Diva Society, the women's ministry and everything, just everything. And then you're going to talk about this, I know, but what blessed me and brought tears to my eyes was when Pastor Hebert, I don't know if that was a prayer encounter or what, and he called you out and he said, God is going to use you. I want you to tell him what he said, because I know you ran, but guess what? I held on to your ankles when I heard that. I said, oh no, we're going to do this together. So talk to the ladies about that, lady.
Well, I'm just going to paraphrase what he did say. And, you know, on that night, I want to say it was that night at church, he called me up and he said, you're going to bring classiness back. You're going to get the ratchetness out of the church, out of the community. You're going to be that role model for young girls and for women. And, you know, that stuck with me. And I felt like a weight, you know, after that on my shoulders, because that's a huge responsibility. But, you know, I'm up for the task because that's what God has called me to do. And so, you know, when you brought me this idea, I was like, yes, this is it. This is confirmation, and this is God ordained. And so I could not pass it up. And so I'm just excited. And just to bring classiness back in style. And then also I was just like, you know, what happened to classy women? What happened to it? You know, where did they go? Did they leave? Are they out of style? What happened? And, you know, no, they didn't leave. They didn't leave. Classy women are still there. We're still here. It's just that I think the media has put forth so many different images on TV that our young girls and our women are focused on those images, and that's what's in our culture now. And so, you know, with this book and with our, you know, speaking engagements and touring, I think, you know, we're going to bring some classiness back. You know, we're going to bring it back in style, and that's, you know, hey, boss women, Kim Brown. I see you.
we got some classy women that are really on this blab. And ladies, I'm telling you guys, this is gonna be a movement. No, for real. I see First Lady Michelle Obama. You know, her term is about to end, but it's only something else beginning. I see her embracing the whole movement because she's one of my favorites. You know, I just see ordinary, you know, just women, extraordinary women just like us, who have to say enough is enough, you know, and we got to stop promoting the videos and the things on social media that is causing, because the enemy is using social media and the media, y'all, you know, to its advantage. And it's time for us to stop being silent. Like Lady A said, they didn't go anywhere. The classy ladies are there, but a good bit of the older ones, they're like, where y'all? We paved the way. Where's the next generation?
What happened?
Thank you. And so if we don't do something, Lord help when our babies grow up. My God, you know, already they're wearing heels this size, you know, and they can't even walk. You know, my thing is, you know, come on, we got to just kind of just bring it back in line. And my mom, and we're going to talk more about the mentorship. Let's talk about that, because you know what, we'll be here all day, because you know, I like this. It's called blab. That's me. I like to talk.
We talk.
But one thing I like to talk and give wisdom, impart wisdom. But so we talked about the title, about Classy Comeback, how to be a lady in a ratchet society. I want you to help define ratchetness. Okay. Now, you know, when we wrote it in the book, because we, you know, saw how it was like for real ratchetness, you know, explain, then define ratchetness. Because in the book, we talk about that, you know, in your own words, you know, how would you define that?
Being something other than what God created you to be. From your behavior to your mannerisms, to your attire, to the way you handle other people, the way you view life, And so it's not being, you know, I don't like the word ghetto.
Right.
I really don't like the word ghetto. I don't like that. I think it's demeaning. However, it's just being something other than what you are supposed to be. And so I don't believe God made any of us ratchet.
Right.
I don't believe that. But I think we all have a little ratchetness in us. You know, if we were to be honest, we could be ratchet. Y'all know that.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. You know, when they push the wrong buttons, but y'all got to make sure that y'all put a little cap over them little buttons. Handle that issue, man. We don't want the ratchetness come out.
But we know how to reel it back in. We know how to be ourselves and be what I like to say, authentically me.
Right.
I'm going to be authentic. I'm going to be me, whether you like it or not, whether you think I'm this or that. I can't be anything but that. But I think ratchetness, I think that's a put on. I think people force themselves to be ratchet.
That's good. That's good.
That's my personal opinion. I don't know. I may be wrong, but I don't believe everybody was born ratchet.
Right. Right. I think it has a lot to do, like you said something, born, the origination. Okay. Maybe not necessarily born, because we born ratchet, but the environment in which they grow up in,
that's right,
you know, has a lot to do with that, you know, because it starts at home. And so for those of you, I know they have different individuals wanting to come in the seats. We're going to let you guys come in. Kim, I saw you, and I know Denise, and then Tracy. We're going to let you guys come in and chime in. And then we have someone else. Let's see, Korosh. I hope I'm saying that right. I don't want to slaughter your name. Pamani, PhD, as well. And so we do want to hear from you too, sir. So welcome to our blab. But as I stated, you know, it starts, you know, in a home. And oftentimes, if you don't have that mentor, that role model in the home to really, exemplify what a classy lady you know, who you are, telling you who you are, affirming who you are, you know, affirmation is always key, you know, you know, living the life before you, then of course the world, when you get out there, that's what you're going to gravitate to if you don't have it at home, you know. And so so when we talk about mentorship, we say how significantly important that is. My thing is, what's next? Like, yeah, we're writing the book, and you know, we're telling the how-tos. Do know that the book that we're writing, which is entitled Classy Comeback: How to Be a Lady in a Ratchet Society, you know, we're writing this book in love, and we're writing this book with grace. This book is not to judge. This book is to shed light. This book is to bring awareness. This book is to give you the how to get back what the devil stole from you, your identity of who you really are. And so that's what the purpose of the book is. And I believe it's going to really bless individuals tremendously. And so, so Lady H, I want you to speak to the whole thing with the, you know, the value, like I said, the value of worth. It's going to deal with self-esteem. I want you to talk about the top titles. We have several topics in the book. All of them are my favorite. Which one is yours?
I like, what are you worth? You know, that's something I wrote on. What are you worth? What do you think you're worth?
Now let me rephrase. You said, what is your worth? Is that the one that's you are worthy to be praised and not played?
No, this one is mine.
Okay, tell me that. All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Oh, what are you worth? Knowing your true worth, knowing you know, who you are on the inside. You know, are you a woman of substance? Do you have substance on the inside? Or you just living life? You going with the flow? You hanging out? You know, what is your substance? What is your goals? What is your purpose in life? And just knowing how to embrace your individuality. You don't have to mimic people that you see. You know, I've asked several questions to several ladies. Who is your role model? Who is your role model? Who do you look up to? A lot of people say their mothers, their grandmothers. Some people say, some of the younger people say television stars, reality TV stars, which is fine. I watch reality TV too. Nothing is wrong with that. However, like Phaedra Park said when she came to our luncheon, everything you see on TV is not real. Right. Reality TV or not. She said that several times. Anything you see on TV, it's not always real. And so, you know, who are you? You know, who are you looking up to? Who's shaping your character?
Right.
You know, and then you have a voice. Are you using your voice? Are you letting somebody else speak through you? You know, you're saying what other people, you know, want you to say, you know, and then finding your dream in life and pursuing it. What are your goals?
Yeah.
How are you pursuing your goals? And then living up to your morals and values, you know, who inspires you, who motivates you, who energizes you to get up and move and to do something, you know. So that's what I like about the book and the part that I wrote, being a woman of substance.
Right. That's good. That's good. And I guess that's what I was saying, the whole word piece. I think we have a combination going on, because you know me, I'm a 504 girl like you, but you know, I'm gonna use a little ebonics, you know, meaning you said, you know your work. Let me tell you what I said. You are worthy to be praised and not played. All right. You're worthy. Yeah. You are worthy to be praised. Mean God you need a man or people in your life to praise you, not to be played, not to be games and all that kind of stuff. And my subtitle was, I'm a vessel of honor, knowing, like you stated, Lady H, your worth. And so we got to let them know. We got to let them know. Come on. Don't let them play you like that. You know, don't let society play you like that. Don't let, you know, the world shape who you are. You know, so that was one that was for real, you know, that's the thing. I think many of our ladies we're missing it. You know, God says, I have so much more in store, but what you tolerate, you'll never change. You mean you tolerate somebody talking to you the way they do, treating you the way they do, you present yourself the way you're okay. You know, like my mama used to say, okay, you know, it's all in how you dress. You know, your attire will attract some stuff, you know, so you gotta ask yourself the question, why am I attracting these kind? It's maybe because of what you got on. Yeah. And then oftentimes it's not just what you have on naturally, your spirit. Ooh. Because your spirit can attract some stuff. So you got this, you know, this character that is not in line with a lady, you know, your demeanor is just everything but, you know, a lady. Then guess what? You attract just what you are. You attract what you are. And there was another title that really blessed me, because, you know, I always realized that the ultimate compliment is when somebody says, I want what you have. Meaning, I like, meaning the ultimate compliment, that was the one that I had. I said, you know, the ultimate compliment is when someone says, I want to be like you. Yes. So you have to ask yourself, if someone that's a teenager or a young adult, you know, would they really want to be like you? So you got to actually, you know, the ultimate compliment that should be that, you know what? I want the Jesus that she has. I want. Yes. The peace that she had. It's not our clothes, because we got to get beyond the clothes. It's not, you know, it's not our cars. It's not who we married or who we have on our arm. You know, your ultimate worth comes in who, like you say, you being authentic, the real you know? So that's one of the chapters. Another one, you want to say another one, Lady H? Yeah. Another chapter, let me go to, because I was reading on that ultimate compliment. That was really good. That's a lot of pressure too when somebody says that, I want to be like you. Then you have to look back and say, okay, what is it that they want to be like? Right. What is it that they see in me that they want?
And so, that's a question that I would have. What is it that you see in me that stands out?
Right.
So because I know it's not superficial, that fades. Superficial stuff fades.
Right.
And so what is it on the inside of me that's exuding out? I'm all about energy this year. The energy that's around me. Pastor said something about no negativity.
That's good.
Right. No negativity. So the energy, what energy are you exuding to people that's attractive?
Right.
So
right.
That's the ultimate compliment. You must be exuding something positive. So I love that. Of course, you expose less to get the best. Of course.
That's good. Y'all heard
that. Less to get the best.
Say that.
You expose less to get the best.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, you still could be sexy and cute at the same time.
Right.
Tasteful.
Okay.
You still could be sexy and tasteful at the same time.
That's right. Hey,
okay, you gotta have a balance.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but you don't have to expose everything.
I said Lady Lynette is in the chair. I said I'm about to let Lady Lynette in. Our first lady.
Oh,
yes. I'm about to let her in the seat. So other ladies, I don't want you guys, okay? I'm still going to get you guys in. But y'all know these is my Blim first ladies, and I love them. I love them. I love them. I love them. So Lady Lynette, I'm going to open the seat for you. But yeah, that's good. That's good, Lady H. I like that. You could still yet be, go ahead, say that again.
You still could be sexy and tasteful.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay? You don't have to expose everything.
Right.
You have to have, your low cut and your high shorts or your skirt or high skirt. And you don't have to have all of that.
Right.
I think real men are attracted to something other than tight-fitting clothing. It's your mind. What's up here?
That's good.
You can look good on the outside, but if you have nothing up here, child, please. You have nothing.
Oh yeah, and that's right. And then the thing is, you get nothing because guess what? They're not even after the real you. Like you said, they're after the superficial you, that exterior. So a real man. That's look. Lady, let's say hello, and Debbie say real men. Yeah, real men. That's what you want. All right. Okay, so Kim, I don't know where you're at. Come back in. Let's see. Tracy, come on. Y'all try to get in the seats now. We're ready for you. But yeah, like you stated, that's the kind of stuff we have to talk about, that you can expose less and still get God's best. And it's all in how how you carry yourself. You have to have confidence. And that's the thing. I think many of us as women, we lack confidence, So we're so stuck on competing that we miss, So you looking at TV, you trying to get the bling she got, the ring she got, the bling she got, the boss call she got, and not realize
how she got, and you don't know how she had to keep it.
Well, that's a good one. That's a good one. See, we keeping it real on here, you guys. The thing is, because a lot of us look at reality TV. And we look at Mary Jane and what's the have and the have-nots and all that stuff that go on. Like ladies say, you choose what you want to look at. But just know that those are seeds too, maybe being planted. So you got to be careful, because you might start thinking, well, why my husband didn't buy me? He ain't buy me that size ring. You start judging. You start competing. No. So all we're trying to say is, classy, come back. Come back. I love even the artwork on the cover, because if you all see, it's just a shoe, but it's a classy shoe. Y'all saw that? A classy shoe. Yeah. And then you see the lady with her shoes off over by the river. Now, you know how ratchet that is when you walk around barefooted outdoors. Now, it's one thing to walk around barefooted in your house. You take your heels off. Sometimes we even slip them off in church. But you don't do that too often, y'all. Y'all got to have a lap scarf or something to drop to the floor. Drop it over your feet. so people won't see that you done took your shoes off. Y'all gotta get more conservative with the toes.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the thing is, you know, with the cover, what we're trying to say is, you see the lady that is standing outside of her shoes. We're trying to tell her, get back to where you once were. And that's the real side. Because like Lady A said in the beginning, many of us, we have found ourselves a little ratchet in our attitude in so many different areas. You know, we found ourselves being that way, but you got to come back. You mean you got to come back to the original plan that God ultimately had for you women, as a woman, as a lady. And so anytime you find yourself straying away, you need to come back. And then we know we have some people, they've gone a mile and they need to come back. We have some that's gone 100 miles and they need to come back. Some of them done went all across the world. And you like, baby, you way out there. And you got to say, come bring it back.
Bring it back in. Reel it back in.
Reel it back in. Girl, you're going too far. You about to hang yourself. You don't even know it. You so out there, you don't even know that when it's all said and done, you're gonna end up with nothing, bankrupt. So this is what we're trying to say, is that we're not gonna let our sisters go out like that. Mm-hmm. You know, our goal and our desire is to be a voice that say, come back.
Yes.
Y'all know how when people say, come back. Come back. You didn't have an echo. Back.
Come back. What happened? I thought somebody was supposed to be in the seat.
I made it in that. I don't know what happens. But you know what? Know what happens when people first get on Blab? Sometimes they press the seat thinking it's something else, but not knowing that they're going to go live. So they be like, I didn't even do that. And it happens. So I need Denise. I know Denise said that she wanted to get in the chair. Kim, where are you? We want you in the chair, but we have all these viewers. Anyone that want to chime in, have a question, we want you to type in your comments at the bottom of your screen. If you're on your computer, it will be on your right hand side at the on the side of your screen. You can comment. When on your phones, you can see how people are putting in comments. You can do that too, for us to have dialogue, about it. But like I stated, I believe that what's going to happen is we're going to find, I see something says, okay, when will the book be available and how can we purchase it? So our release date, Lady H, you could tell them when our release date is looking to be.
Well, we're looking for April 1st, the first week in April, during our women's conference. Our guides covered. What happened?
I see you. Okay, audio only. Okay, I hear you. I see you. You're good.
Our Guides Cover Girl Conference 2016 will be April 1st through 3rd. And so we are releasing the book on that weekend. So you can purchase it then. Mm-hmm. And hopefully it'll be online through Amazon and all of the bookstores. And so I'm just excited. Yeah. Y'all gonna buy it?
Me too. I'm excited too. And so we'll also, we may even launch it and do some pre-orders. It's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be awesome. And and once it's released, like I stated, our desire is to make this a tool for discussion. An opportunity to talk and to see what we need to do. And on that note, Lady H, I know you're over the women's ministry there at Beacon Light and doing a phenomenal job. Praise God for you. So like we stated, we're talking about, dispelling, destroying ratchetness. Okay. So if I was in over a women's ministry or, just want to see how, I want you to talk to, about churches. What can churches do to help to really put things in place to help dispel ratchetness?
Well, first, the first thing they look at is you, the leader. So what are you exuding to the people that's in your congregation? And so who do you have around you too on your team? What are they exuding? Are they ratchet? Are they a woman of class? And so that's first. What are you exuding? But then again, you have to put programs and activities in place that's going to teach and that's going to train. And they can be fun activities. Fun activities. We just had our pajama party with a purpose. You know, the women come in their pajamas, very tastefully done. I love it. Very tastefully done, but yet we have profound questions where they can just sit and dialogue and they can mentor each other. We have the senior saints. They come out and they talk to the younger women. And so just having that mentorship, that connection. It said meeting the women where they are. Yes, meeting them right where they are, because everybody needs different things and that they're at different areas in their lives. So just self-improvement activities. You know, we don't call them self-improvement, but, you know, always have something that's going to challenge them, that's going to stretch them. Just stuff like that, just activities that's going to meet them.
Because I think we have too much church. You know, when I say that, meaning we have to understand Sundays and Wednesdays, let the pastors and, you know, even the first ladies preach and teach, okay? But all your activities outside of that should be fellowship opportunities, like you said, for growth and development. And you need to be strategic and, okay, how do you get the other people, not the churchy girls, so the girls that always going to be there. How do you get the other ones out there that's on at the Blue Stove, you know, over there, you know, wherever, you know, in different areas of our city that need to be around other women. But the thing is, like you stated, it starts with, number one, the head of the ministry. But then also, too, you guys, we can't be running the sisters away. We gotta be more welcoming and inviting for the average woman to come in and say, I fit, you know?
You are so on it right there. So on it. And then also, you know, just like we have another activity coming up, a financial seminar, you know, women's wealth, how to save, how to budget, how to save their coins. You know, you want to build a house, you want a car, you need some coins. How you going to save it? So you need practical principles that's gonna teach
Absolutely.
them.
And I think, you know, even as it relates to, like we were talking about with this book is really the beginning of the how-tos, because it's not just, we want you to get your spiritual self together first, you know, so we're going to give you biblical principles, but then practical information that's going to help you, you know, put it in order, you know, how to be graceful, how to, you know, communicate, you know, how to interact. Because I think as women, you know us, we already direct, you know, God kind of made us that way, because we're take charge. We're action. I'm gonna make a word up like your husband. We're actioneers. we always we're gonna put some action behind some stuff. We ain't just talk. We gonna do. But we got
But you know what else, Elder? Not only women, we have to start with them young. Our teenagers, our youth, our teenagers, just training them, different activities. You know, inviting them to picnics and stuff. Inviting the community. You know, don't just have stuff for people in the church. You invite the community out. So, you know, that's a way to get other people involved. That's not it.
That's good, because if they don't see it, they'll never be it. If they don't see classy women before them, how can they aspire to go somewhere they've never been? You know, and so that's why I say, you guys, everyone on this line, God has a charge upon our lives. We are not just existing, you know, we're living with purpose. And when you see that ratchetness displayed, you know, you just got to ask God, how do you know, what do I need to say? No, you don't need to say, pull your shirt up. They might just need you to say something like, you know, my sister, you know, God loves you, or whatever, just something embracive. Because guess what? When it's all said and done, we're only planters. We sow the seed. God said one plants the seed, another waters. But who brings the increase?
But God.
God brings the increase. And so therefore, we have to understand that God is the ultimate one that's going to turn them around. But all he wants us to do is to be that vessel to plant a good seed into good ground. Because you know what? Every woman is good ground. I know that's hard to receive, but every woman, like Lady A said, when we birth, we're not born, it's not God's plan that we born to be evil. immediately he's got a plan in place for us to be saved, delivered, and set free. So God has a plan for every soul that is born. So we have to kind of be more intentional with that and not think that every person is just the way that they are and they satisfy. Yeah, there are some that are, but I don't want to take it for granted that they are. So I'm going to position myself to still sow a seed, a word of encouragement to tell, or send them, because that's the thing. I said, that's going to be our challenge. And I'm still in prayer about that, Lady H, how do you reach them? But you got to understand, you got to start off somewhere. Like you said, start off with the ones you have, and then it becomes like, a mushroom. Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. We see Lady Andrew. Is she joining?
I opened the seat again, Lady Lynette. We can't see you, sweetheart. I opened the seat for you. I see your space, but I don't see your camera. Is your camera on? And you can type. If you want to, you can type. Okay, do you have a date set for the financial seminar? I think you answered. Okay, somebody, yeah, you did. Great. Okay. It's about choices. Yes. Lady, anything else? Because y'all know we'll be on this blab all night long. Because really the blab, we normally do it about 45 minutes. We don't need to be on it too long, but like I stated, we are excited.
I'm gonna put this finger up in a minute because I have family, I have kids and a husband waiting.
Yes, ma'am. And a classy lady cooks. She do.
Ooh, what?
Yeah. She cooks even if it's bacon.
We multitask.
Yeah, we cook even if it's boiled egg, but we do put a meal on the table, right? Yeah. Classy ladies cook. Yes. Classy ladies cook. So anyway, time is far spent, you guys. But this is what we want you guys to do. Thank you all for coming on. But what Lady Hebert and I are going to be doing is we want to hear from you all. How do you define classy, or what's classy to you? We are every woman. I like that. We want to hear from you because eventually we want you all to be a part of our book, okay? Because our book is not finalized, because we want to incorporate some really good statements, one sentence, one-liners that's going to say classy to me, and then you'll say classiness is, or classy is, or whatever. Right, Lady H? Am I doing that right? Am I saying that right?
Yeah. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So we want your name to be in the book. So somehow, like I said, on our social media platforms, through message, through Facebook, whatever, tell us, define for us what classy is. And you all are getting they're the first to hear this, huh? Because I didn't post it. So they're really the first to hear that they would be able to be in our book. And as a one-liner, what is classiness to you? Yeah. And you could just define what classiness is, and we will read through it, and then we'll make a decision, put you guys in the book, and guess what? Y'all will be in our book. Somebody asked about a panel discussion. Will there be a panel discussion during the conference?
Yes, Erica. I see Erica. Yes, there will be a panel discussion. It won't be during the conference, but it will be during our Women's Month in March. So our panel discussion will be during our Cover Girls Connection time during the month of March, and I'll have those dates for you, Erica.
Okay, I see Nicole say classy is to myself confidence. Yes, being confident in who you are, not cocky, but confident. Okay, a classy lady takes the lead in her own life. That's right, she's a leader. Okay, I like it. Okay, now Latrell, you got to be capturing too some of my people things too. Just we'll hold on to it. But Nicole, I want you, because you're on Facebook, I want you to give me a complete sentence. Y'all went to English class. I need complete sentences with a period behind it. But anyway, time has been far spent. We hope all of you enjoy our blab. Tweet it out so others can hear about what's going to be taking place. Like we stated, this is going to be a movement. We're excited about it. We decided just to be chosen by God, just to be a voice, just to be able to put some things in place that are going to help bring this particular matter, or what have you, to light. So Lady H, anything else that you needed to state? If not, we're about to pray and we're going to roll on out of here.
No, ma'am. I have my baby.
I know that's right. And guess what? You're gonna go take care of them. See, classy ladies take care of their families. I love it. But anyway, thank you guys. Love you. Look, Lady Lynette trying to time again. Lady Lynette, I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna try one more time. I know you gotta eat. Go take care of the family. Let me try them in one more time and see what happens. If she don't, we're gonna jet on out of here. Come on, lady. Camera not camera. Okay.
See you.
She's about to come on. She about to come on. We see something. Okay, we're waiting. You might have to turn it around. I don't know, but it went from a different shade. So hers said the same thing yours did about a firewall when you tried to get on for the with your iPad. So so later than that, futurely with Blab, you're probably gonna have to use your phone or some other device because you need Chrome if it's a computer to get on, and then on your phone it's really easy. It's really easy. So hopefully, if you use your phone, you'll be able to get on. Okay, so thank you, Tara Douglas. She told a little bird about our Blab. Thank you. And I need to tweet it. Let me tweet it out right quick so that let's see what picture they captured of us, Lady H. Let me see, because they captures a picture of you, and I want to make sure. Okay, so good. I'm about to post. Okay. Because they kind of captures a picture of you and then they tweet it out. So I want to make sure your whole head was in. But yeah, so we sent it out and then we had someone that came in. Oh, wow. How are you ladies? We're doing great, but we're about to get off. We've been on Spent. Our first lady, we love her so much. We got to allow her to get her rest and spend time with her family. But we do ask that you all go back and look at the Blab, get information about, our upcoming book. As I stated, we're excited about the release that's going to take place in April. And so just stay connected to us. That's why we ask that you all will follow us on our social media platform, Lady Tranecia Hebert. So it's at Tranecia H, TRENISEH. You can follow her. She's on all of the social media platforms. I'm about to get her on that Periscope. She thinks she's hiding out, but guess what? She's going to do a Periscope and she's going to say, hey, y'all got to get the book. Okay, Lady H, I need you to get ready. I'm going to do my first Periscope. Yeah, do your first Periscope. And then after you do the second one, you're going to be like a pro. You're going to be good. It's going to be all good. It's really easy. So, so follow her. And then, like I said, stay connected because we'll have it on our social page. And guess what? We done already secure Classic Comeback website. So they domain name. So eventually we'll have our own website. So the domain name is already secure. And then our hashtag. So when we put something out there, we're going to put our hashtag Classic Comeback. And you can always just see everything that we put in there under Classic Comeback. And ladies, that's what we want you all to use, the hashtag Classic Comeback, because it's a movement. And so we want you all to stay connected with us. We're gonna, like I said, we're going to be like ants in an army. We coming. We coming. That's right. Classic Comeback. That's what it's all about. So we're going to close out in prayer. Thank you all again for joining. We have over 40 people that came in, and and we had, I think, about maybe 17, 20 something people viewed. And we know we're going to have so many more. And so we want you all once again to tweet it out to your followers, post it on Facebook, go back and look at the replay, which will be available. So we're going to close out in prayer. Lady H, did you want to close us out in prayer?
Sure, fine. Father God, in the name of Jesus, we just come on tonight giving you praise, honor, and glory. God, we thank you for the work that you are doing in the lives of Jeronda and myself and all of the classy women that are coming back unto you, God. We thank you and we praise you that this work will cross the globe, God, and that classy women will come back in style, God. We thank you, we praise you, and we honor you. It's in Jesus' name.
Amen. Amen. Well, thank you again, Lady H. You go ahead and close out, okay? And so I'm going to kind of just see with the ladies on the line, just see if they have any other comments, but we're going to close out now. I'm going to actually stop the recording now. So I love you, and I appreciate you, girl. You didn't have to do this, but I really, really, really appreciate you taking time out to share with us. Everybody give Lady A some claps because she about to go. She about to go.
Good night, y'all.
Good night, good night, good night, good night. Bye, Lady H.
Just press the X.
Yes.
Okay.